So now that you have a guide, and now that you have managed to create this connection with some energy that you feel is a guiding force, you now can go to the next step. So, what is it? Basically, you need to go and have some fun. Have some fun and really test this guide. Test him. Test him or her, or it, or whatever which way you want to call it. Test this energy that you've now found within your dreams. Really push it. Really push the limits of what you can actually do with this guide. This guide can take you to any place you want to go. Just ask. I did that many times throughout my journeys. Within my lucid dreams, I would summon him, and then I would instantly ask, can we go somewhere amazing? Take me somewhere incredible, spectacular. He would simply hold my head. He said, okay, relax. Hold my head. And all of a sudden, my vision just went. Within the dream, went black, instantly. And then I felt my body, or my dream body, go upside down. Really, really quickly. With him still holding the position. Me encased within his grasp. Like a lightning pod throughout space and time. Pretty crazy experience. Dream wormholes is what I call it in my book, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what you want to call it or how you'd experience it if it was you. For me, I call these dream wormholes. They seem to be underneath your dream feet. You'd go so fast into the ground, like you were diving to the deep depth seas of your subconscious. Pretty spectacular, right? For me, that was pretty surreal. Just the feeling alone of going from that place to another place within this dream wormhole was an excitement for me. I told my family at the time, and they thought I was pretty crazy. They couldn't believe what I was saying to them. But for me now, 3 or 4 years later, with experiencing many, many journeys with my guide, this is just normal. It's normal for me. I can't wait to push the boat even more, to find out even more about where he came from, what he means to me, what his plans are. The places that we would end up in are places that I've never even experienced before. I had been lucid dreaming a few years before I met my guide, but I felt like I could only go so far. Within my experience, I could only achieve so much. But then I met him, and he took me to many places that I think I could never have got to if I did it on my own. They seem to have a skeleton key to all areas, access all areas, backstage pass to the universe. But I believe that you have to be respectful during those times. You have to be accepting of where you'd end up. You'd obviously have to trust them a great deal. Please bear in mind, this is a spirit taking you to a place. So you need to have a pure connection with them first. You need to have that trust. Trust is a big thing. And trust has to be earned. If you are unsure that it's really them. Even though I knew he was my spirit guide, I still feel that I had to make him earn his trust a little bit more. Because this is a new experience for you. And it was a new experience for me. So, like any relationship, you're finding new things about each other every day. You're finding out new ways to communicate every day. It is essentially a relationship. So, like any other relationship, you would maintain that relationship. You would give energy to that relationship. you'd respect that relationship. It's the same thing. Just because it's on the other side, or what feels like it's communicated on the other side, doesn't make it less important or less respectful. All relationships, no matter which dimension you're interacting with, have to have the utmost respect. And that's what I would call a respectful dream walker. Someone that respects all beings, no matter if they're manifested from your subconscious mind, no matter if they're from another planet. It doesn't matter. All beings are respected with love, because we would essentially want to be treated that way too.